Project code ITPW03. Project title Improved Perturb and Observation Maximum PowerPoint Tracking Technique for Solar Photovoltaic Power Generation. In generally, in solar panel, the solar irradiation coming to the panel throughout the day from the sun is varying because of the dynamic changing in the solar light. So the after in case of changing the voltage in outcome of the solar panel also lead to changing the power also, but the load want the same power. So we get the maximum power point the particular solar irradiation. So the many algorithm is used for tracking the maximum power. The best one is the traditional one is first is perturb and observe, and second is incremental conductance. The two method is widely used recent days. So the major drawback of the P&O is the dynamic change in a solar irradiation. Dynamic change has to fail the false tracking of the maximum power. It is a major drawback of the perturb and observe. So in existing concept, perturb and observe method is used to track the maximum power point. What is mean by perturb and observe means in solar PV graph, first VA graph, the voltage is here is a voltage means it will be decreasing when the current is increasing. So voltage and current is inversely proportional. So here the diagram is PV graph. The algorithm shows first to fix the voltage here and the increase the are changing the duty cycle, the voltage also changing, that time power also changing. The particular point that is a maximum power we get means the after that the power will be reduced. So when the power is reduced means that the stage we get the maximum power. So in that power we get some duty cycle. In case the duty cycle zero point 0.4 means the point zero point 0.4 is for the particular irradiation. In case irradiation 1000 watts per meter square means zero point 0.4 is directed for this maximum power. So this way the P&O is working. But the drastic changes or dynamic changes in the solar irradiation leads to the false tracking. It's a major drawback of P&O algorithm. So existing algorithm drawback is false tracking and the quick irradiation changes that tracking the maximum power also varying. It is a major drawback of the existing system. In proposed concept, before that, in when come to the solar panel, it is a solar panel means after that the boost converter is widely used. Why we have using the boost converter means because the solar panel does not get the required output. It in case the 12 volt panel means the 12 volt output only get from the 12 volt panel, but the load wants 36 volt or 24 volt means we want to boost the input voltage using the boost converter. But the solar panel having the two input, one is solar irradiation, its unit is watts per meter square, other is temperature. Default temperature we fix is 25 degrees Celsius and the solar irradiation is average is 1000 watts per meter square. It is in conventional we get voltage and current and combine and multiple to form the power. This power is given to the P&O algorithm and get the duty cycle, and the duty cycle is given to the boost converter switches. But instead of P&O we have to change into adaptive P&O for improving the false tracking. So in proposed concept in adaptive P&O technique, the main advantage is drift free. and accurate tracking. It's a major advantage. The extra one concept is added in a previous P&O algorithm. The concept is taking the changing current. That is DEI. In previous P&O algorithm, only taking change in voltage and change in power. But here we extra adding the change in current. So this leads to get these advantages. This is a proposed block diagram. Solar PV output voltage is output voltage coming from the solar PV is given to the boost converter. Boost converter boosts the voltage and given to the load. Here getting the voltage and current from the PV voltage and PV current from the solar panel given to our proposed adaptive P&O technique and form the duty cycle. And duty cycle is convert the duty cycle into pulse using the pulse width modulation technique, and it is given to the boost converter, and we get the in case the changing variation in the solar irradiation, accurate maximum power point is tracked by the proposed adaptive P&O or improved P&O technique. The application is mainly used for renewable energy application and also solar inverter. The software used to build this model is using the MATLAB simulation 2015 version. The microprocessor lab is used for the prototype. In prototype, the PIC microcontroller is used. In the PIC microcontroller, get the pulses. These pulses is given to the boost converter. So we have to give the program of P&O algorithm in the PIC controller using the microprocessor lab, that is MP lab. The hardware used is in a boost converter, the MOSFET switch is used. So the MOSFET, power MOSFET, single power MOSFET is used for our proposed converter, and the transformer, the PIC microcontroller, solar panel, 12 volt 10 watts panel, and other passive devices are used for our proposed hardware. Thank you.